I'm out in the Never Summer Wilderness today doing a loop hike on the Bowen Gulch Trail and the Baker Gulch Trail. The trailhead is in the Rocky Mountain National Park. Because you have to enter the park to get to the trailhead, you have to have a timed entry permit unless you arrive before 9 a.m. So I hauled myself out of bed at 5 o'clock this morning down in Colorado Springs and headed up here. And I got here a little after 8, so I made it through the gate with an hour to spare. Should have slept a little bit later. Right at the trailhead, the trail crosses the mighty Colorado River when it's just a wee tiny thing. So that's kind of cool. Then the trail goes up an closed Forest Service road till it hits single track about a half-mile in. Reached the boundary of the Never Summer Wilderness. For some reason, I find that name, Never Summer, very cool. I don't know why. I think it's probably because I've never lived anywhere where there was never a summer. A good place to sit down and have my second breakfast. First breakfast was Egg McMuffin. This is sausage biscuit with egg. Well, there's some weather coming in. Got the tent up right quick. Get my stuff in there. Gonna sit in there and eat a Snickers and see if it's gonna rain or not. Having to eat in the tent because of this sporadic rain. It had stopped and I was gonna get out and finish eating outside. And then two big, what I think were hailstones, hit the tent, and now it started raining again. This fettuccine is actually pretty good. As long as it doesn't destroy my digestive system, I think I found a new go-to. I can wean myself off of Mountain House Italian pepper steak, which I think they quit making. I can't find it anywhere. That moose kind of spooked me last night. I was really tired because I got up so early yesterday and hiked a long way. I thought I'd go right to sleep, but I didn't. I think that moose had me a little wired. Then I fell asleep, probably around 10:30, and then I woke up at about 11:30, and there was something big in the camp. I didn't see it. I don't know if it was I don't know if it was the moose or an elk, but it was something large, and it got spooked. Probably saw my tent or smelled me, and then galloped away. Sounded like a horse galloping off. All right, we're headed up there today. So for this morning, I've got a pass to climb, and then a little bit of a down, and then up over another pass. But that should be all the climbing for the day in the first couple of miles. And then it should be basically downhill for the rest of the day back to the truck. There's the moose. He's up in the meadow above my camp this morning. So he had to go past me some point. But he just noticed I was here. So he's stopping to look at me. Well, I guess you can call it never summer if the snow hangs around until mid-August. Way over there is the first pass I crossed this morning, Bowen Pass. I didn't read the map too close. This is a much higher climb from the bottom of that bowl than I thought the map showed. Whew. The smoke from the Canadian wildfires is making it really hazy today, kind of hard to see in the distance. I don't know how it's gonna come across on camera. Standing here on the Continental Divide, this side runs east, I guess, to the Platte River, and then over here, this runs west, this runs down the Colorado River. If you're a geography nerd like me, this kind of stuff is pretty cool. Must have been a mine way up here near the pass. There's an old cart rail way up here. Never summer. Back down below tree line now. Just doing the downhill cruise back to the truck. Last night's camp was pretty awesome. The fettuccine Alfredo was excellent. I'm gonna have it again. No gastrointestinal distress this morning. Quite a few storms around yesterday afternoon, last night. I was afraid I was gonna get caught in one, but they passed me by. I could hear them rumbling in the distance until probably midnight. The hike over the two passes this morning was spectacular. Arduous, but spectacular. Seeing that moose was really cool also. First moose I've seen out hiking or backpacking. I've only seen them before from the road, you know, driving by and pulling over to watch them 500 yards away out in the field. So that was really cool. Gina's gonna be super jealous of that. There's a squirrel going crazy over there. Maybe it's a bird going crazy. Hopefully I'm not exceeding the weight limit here. There's a little joke for the outtakes. All right, this will be about the fourth time I've walked across this bridge. The moose is right there. He came back. Oh, walking back on these passes is painful.